Hello, Cancer, and welcome to this week's weekly reading. I am going to do all the zodiac signs separate because we've had an energy shift, and I don't know if you guys have felt it, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to look at a group of you and see what's going on in your life. And an overall, I'm going to pull an overall intuitive energy. It's the feeling that is around a lot of the Cancers. So welcome to the channel, and we're looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. And we're going to start off with this oracle. So love is in the air. I have to say, love is truly in the air. And a lot of you, if you're not feeling love, I get that. But let's look at this from a different angle. Love isn't just romantic, right? Love is love. And I feel for a lot of you, you actually are going to bring in a lot of love this week. This could be love for a job. This could be love for a family member, a reconciliation, a brand new romantic love. It's all different levels. But the overall energy, and you have two cards that came out, is the elements. Elements aligning. So in my oracle deck, this is saying, Cancer, that you are doing that. You're getting yourself in full alignment. In order to have a relationship and have it be healthy, we have to be healthy in the air sector. That's our mind, right? That's all the air elements. And you may have air in your chart, but it's not really about the zodiac sign. It's about embracing the element. So the element of air, earth, fire, and water. And when we balance this out, that encompasses family, career, that encompasses our security, everything in life, the way we communicate. You also have the card of telepathic communications and astro travel. Now, this is what I'm talking about. When we're in alignment, we can see things from a whole different angle in life. We can look at our current relationship partner and go, why did I fall in love with that person? And you're either going to fall in love with them all over again, which is how people stay in love for 20, 30, 40 years in real love. They just fall in love all over again. But if you can't find that person's, that same love, the shifts that have taken place in them and you and the world all around us, everything is changing. But when we put ourselves in balance, you can look through any of the cloudedness that may have been distorting your view of the relationship, of the person. Now, this is for those of you where you're in relationships in any level. This could be family, this can be romantic, it can be with your job. Relationships we have with everything in life, and relationships fall under that prosperity, right? Prosperity covers every aspect of life, and I feel you're really going to see something brand new come in this week, like an aha moment for some of you, but I don't think so. This is like a dream that you felt you were there. This is a deja vu moment where you know, without a doubt, okay, I am not cuckoo crazy. I just saw it, I felt it, whatever it is. You know, you may see that one little spark in your current partner's eye or in your child's eye as they had, you know, hurt you in the past, an adult child that had hurt you in the past, or you them. There's some type of something, and it's coming from the spiritual aspect, the alignment, that the shifts that are taking place are going to put the planets in such an alignment over this next week at 7-10. I'm seeing 7-10 days for you, Cancer, where you're going to see this. And it's going to be very, I hear the word moving and inspiring. Those are the two words that I just heard being told. So let's look at your side. Let's look at the opposing energy. Let's see what's coming through. And of course, this is Valentine's week. I'm recording this on the 8th of February. And I couldn't do Valentine's Day on this channel without a Valentine's special. So if you go to the little I up top, about section, go to my page information below. I have specials there for you on my website. Now we have the Knight of Swords that flew out. This is an air sign. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you could have it in your chart. Now I am viewing this more on your end, Cancer. And this is information coming in from out of the blue. Information coming in across the airways, okay? Coming in a telepathic communication, so it coordinates with what I was saying. We also have the Six of Pentacles. This is an offer. This is information that's going to put you back in balance. It's going to put these alignments back in balance. And you just got two separate decks, two totally different. I'm engaging in two different avenues to get this message. The first message is for everyone. This is for a specific group, which coincides with this. So this might be for all of you. So in whatever area of your life, if you were putting in a lot more, you were putting in more time, more energy, more effort, more finances, more resources, your pentacles were out of balance in any possible way. Pentacles are prosperity. Prosperity is everything in the material plane. This is you getting information that's going to actually put you back in balance. And some of you, this is the person you've been waiting for, hoping for. Some of you, this could be a divorce, okay? It could actually be the message from the attorney coming in where you're going to hear something. It could be a financial gain if you're in a divorce. But let's take a look at the other side, okay? There is a sense of return coming back in. It's like a reward, you know? It's kind of funny. For those of you who don't know, I was working obsessively over, the last year because I was also fighting cancer from 2019. So all the work I was doing, it was kind of kicking me in the butt. And then I had my own family issues and all of this, right? Because we also, even as healers, we go through continual ascension. There isn't one of us that has a life that's perfect, regardless of what you may believe. And that's what spirituality really is. And when we go through the healing process, the Four of Swords, when we go through that healing process, that's when we can see it. When we're aligned and we can see things from a different angle. And it's really funny. I mean, I'm having computer issues and all of this. I've got like triple insurance protection. It's like, oh my goodness, it's crazy because of where I live. It has a lot to do with it, kind of back here in the middle of nowhere. But this is a great opportunity if you live in a place where you can walk in the park. Walk in the park, Cancer, and feel grounded again. Feel connected to earth, to life, plants, grass, trees, the birds, just the air, the smell of the air can actually bring us back to life. And I feel if it isn't you, this is the person you've been dealing with. The situation you've been dealing with is coming to a place where it's being healed. It's getting ready to be cleansed, okay? The Sun card, it can't get much better than this. And that's what I'm talking about. Cancer, your inner child is getting ready to be released. Something inside of you that has been repressed probably for decades, if not since childhood itself, is getting ready to just burst out because of this information coming in, because of the news coming in, whatever it is, through telepathic communication. You could have met a twin flame. I'm going to do actual twin flame readings this week, just before Valentine's Day as well. But this is you healing on a deep, deep level. And now you have your own perception of reality. It isn't based on what somebody said. It isn't based on what you thought you saw without the backup, without the knowing and all of this. This is like you going, I'm going to find out the truth before I make a decision, in the authentic you coming out. Now, some of you are dealing with a person that has been going through a lot. They may have actually had a child, or you are getting ready to have a child, the birth of a child. And if you've already had the baby, this is that resting period. And I feel if you're a couple, this is the two of you are getting ready to create like a new bonding. So for those of you who've had children and you were in love with your partner when you had the baby, there is this beautiful sense after the baby's born where you and your partner look at each other like, this is a miracle. This is our destiny. That's how we feel when we have those babies, right? And that's what I feel is taking place in this situation. So if you've just had a baby, you and your partner are going to get on the same page. You're going to come together and set boundaries when it comes to how you raise your child. You're going to set boundaries in your life, in any area of your life, Cancer, on how people treat you so that you never be an overgiver again. You're Cancer. You're all about love. You wear your heart on your sleeve. So it's very important that you learn to put those boundaries down, and it does take patience. It absolutely does. And I feel that's what some of you did with your current partner. This could be any level of life. This could be business. This could be romance. This can be a family member. But with this Four of Swords, you have another Four of Swords. So you needed to take a break. They needed to take a break. There was healing that needed to take place in a relationship, in an actual unit, okay? Any level of life. I do have Leo. I have Sagittarius. I feel Taurian energy in this reading. I already said Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Very strong with the Gemini. And I feel Scorpio is in this reading. Somewhere in this reading, there's a Scorpio. But let's pull a little bit more cards, and then I'm gonna pull two more and see where this is gonna go, okay? And then I'm gonna look at love for you. Specifically, well, I'm gonna do a separate love reading. I'm sorry, I'll just do a real quick love one, see, like I just did here. I'll pull a card for you. But this is a beautiful coming back around to, of understanding that when I give, I get. Understanding that I give a certain amount that doesn't hinder me, but will still be of benefit to the other person. And we wait and we pause and we have patience because we've set the boundaries, okay? We've set the boundaries. So whoever you were giving to in your life, that you were giving too much money, too much time, too much energy, love, whatever it was, Cancer, it's changing. The dynamic is going to change. We've got the 10 of Wands. This is you saying, yeah, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to lay all this down because it is too much of a load on you. It is way too much heaviness and pressure on you. So this is a point in time with the 10 of Wands. You're getting ready. You see the planets are shifting and we're kind of feeling that energy. A lot of people, again, today is February 8th, and over the 5th, 6th, and 7th, February 5th, 6th, and 7th, a lot of you over the last weekend probably felt a lot dizzy, nauseated, a lot of, whoa, something's going on, a lot of migraine, the headaches, but the headaches were right in here. I too had one as well. So these energy shifts are creating a lot of the internal shift inside of you. This is a cleansing for some of you if you've been doing that. Whatever it is, whatever you've been working on, healing and making changes in your life, you've been doing a great job. The 8 of Pentacles, working really hard at letting go of this burden. I have been working so hard at learning how to give and take. Those of you who give to, me on YouTube, you know that the information you're taking away with you is of value. And that's why you place that donation. That's why you subscribe to the channel. You contribute back, right? It doesn't have to be monetary. It just needs to be with action, and it needs to come from a place of reality in you. And that's the ebb and flow that I'm talking about. So this is very, very, very beautiful. Now I'm going to pull a romance angel card for you, and then I'll pull a separate one for singles, because this is a really different reading. I'm going to do a separate one for actual twin flames. When it comes to a partnership, that you are already in the partnership, you could be in a period of separation right now. Honestly, the cards are saying that this meditation, the 4 of Swords on each side, is indicating that you're probably separated, or you are not even talking if you're under the same roof. And we have the card of make the effort. Make the effort is about making sure what you put out is what you get back. But when we stand with the 4 of Pentacles, right? The 4 of Pentacles is blocking us off. We stop the progress because we're mad at our partner. You ever done that? I'm mad at you. and you block that love from that person. You are equally blocking abundance. Abundance encompasses money. It encompasses anything that you love. So when we do this, we're blocking everything from coming into us. And that's what causes a lot of people to have those repetitive cycles. So make the effort in this relationship. But more importantly, what I'm hearing for you is to make the effort to open up in a healthy, and you are paying attention to what's going on around you so you don't get hurt. You're not wearing your heart on your sleeve, but you are open-hearted to anything and everything of good around you. We also have the card of heart-to-heart conversation, and that may very well be happening between you and your partner, Cancer, your heart-to-heart conversation. Remember, I'm talking about the two of you had to be in a form of meditation. You had to heal your body. You had to heal your mind. You've got to re-engage with life, okay, going out in nature. And this is saying when you do this and you make the effort, you and your partner are really going to be able to establish a new, I'm hearing way of life, if that makes sense for you. You're going to be able to establish, create boundaries to make a new way of life. And it's not by chance. We have the card of reconciliation on the bottom. And right as I go to talk to our beautiful singles. So some of you might be meeting up with somebody that you used to date with in the past, my singles. It may be somebody that you actually were in a relationship. And for some of you, it may not have been. You may not have actually dated them, but you wanted to. I feel this sense of, I feel like I've known you forever kind of energy. So you could be meeting a soul connection. Whatever it is, this forgiving and learning card has a lot to do with it. Because as we go forward and you meeting somebody new, forgiving and learning the lessons of the past is what makes you be able to look at Sally, Tom, and Johnny and say, you know, I know you're Sally, Tom, and Johnny, not whoever it was in the past. That person, that situation is gone, but the lessons of wisdom remain in you. And that's what you can bring into this new relationship. Now, it wasn't by chance. I said 3 different names because I feel you're literally going to be in a position where you could meet 3 different people. Or it could be a situation you meet them, that's 1. You talk to them on the phone, that's 2. And then you make arrangements to see each other, 3. But it is in a 7 to 10 day period of time. So some of you are getting ready to meet somebody brand new. Have a wonderful week. And don't forget, the specials are there, Valentine's, twin flame readings, and much love.